Hello everyone, welcome to Kugali. This is the place where you discover the best comics and comic-related artwork from across the African continent and diaspora. You might have read American comics, Japanese manga, maybe even French or Belgian Disney. But if you want to find out what's going on in the African continent and diaspora, you have come to the right place. So, without further ado, this is a quick explainer video showing you how to use this website. You're already on the homepage, and so now you can literally just scroll through our database of products and browse as you please. However, in order to get the full Kugali experience, you really want to sign up for an account. So you just go to register, and then register over here. You just put in your username, whatever you'd like it to be, email address, password, and then you're good to go. So once you've registered, it will take you to a profile page where you can add more information about yourself. So you don't have to fill in all of these fields. I personally just put in my first name, my last name, my website if I want to promote myself, and a couple of my social media links. But then again, just put in what's convenient, what you'd like to share with the community, and then you're good to go. So you just click Save Profile and you're ready for the full Kugali experience. So go back to the homepage if you like, and there are many ways you can browse. So you can either go by what type of product is it, art piece, art collection, comic, or you can check out our featured content on the homepage. You can browse through genre, sci-fi, superhero, fantasy, check out what's new this week, and it goes on and on and on. So it's literally however you please. So let's say we just go back to basics, we go to comics. It will take you to a list of all of the comics on the website, and then you literally just scroll down and click on anything that piques your interest. So if you click on a comic book, then it will take you to a page like this where you get a more in-depth understanding of the comic. So you can see how people have rated it. You can say if you love it, in this case I do. You can share it with your friends. You can compare it with other comics on the website. And the cool thing as well is if you're a fan, and let's say you're a fan of Avanome, you've added it to the website, and then you're an artist or the creator of Avanome and one of your fans has added it for you, you can then claim it and be like, oh, that's great, my fan added this for me already, I'll just claim it and add it to my collection. So that's one of the cool things about the website. Now, as you scroll down, you'll be able to check out some of the concept art in the gallery. You'll be able to read a brief synopsis, find out more details about the comic, and also, most importantly, find out where you can actually read the comic as well. In this case, it's free. So you just click on this link and you'll be able to read it. Once you've read it, be sure to leave a review because it gives the creators feedback and it also helps foster the community. So you just say what you like, where you felt there was room for improvement. You can attach an image, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Leave your star rating 1 to 5. It's also important to note that if you want, you can just put the pros. If you don't think there was any area for improvement, you can just put the cons. Hopefully that's not the case, and then you submit your review. Do try and be respectful and constructive with your feedback. And in any case, that's essentially it from the fan perspective. So now I'm about to show you how to add things to the website. Let's say you're a really passionate fan and you found so many great things that you want to share with the community, or if you're an artist or comic book creator yourself and you want to share things with our community as well, this is what I'm going to take you through. But if you just want to browse and discover, you probably want to stop here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to add something to Kugali. It's pretty simple. So normally you'd have a plus here. You just click on the plus. You can also go to create new listing if you like, but this is a bit easier. You decide on what you'd like to add. Is it some cool art piece that you're working on? Is it a cool art collection that you want to share with the community, or is it just a comic book? So if you go with comic book, you click on that, and then it will take you to a page like this where you just put in the title, a brief description of what the comic is about. If you like, you can put a featured image. So the featured image is this image right here, but it's up to you. I think it's always a nice visual cue, but it's at your discretion. So if you don't want to put a featured image, you just leave that blank, proceed to next step. And then next step, if you hadn't put a featured image, you just leave it as simple. If there's a featured image, then you put featured image, or you can put a video if you like. So you just put in the URL and you're good to go, or you can upload it directly. Once you've done that, you can proceed to the next step. And then you can create a gallery. And again, this is really nice to help the community. So you just add some concept images from the comic or art collection, and then you can proceed to the next step. Again, it's not 100% necessary. So you don't even have to put in anything. You can just click straight, proceed to the next step if you like. And then video, if you want to add a video, it's up to you. You can either put in the URL or skip it and proceed to the next step. Price, is it a free comic? If it's not, then maybe you want to share the price with the community, and then that's literally it. Proceed to the next step. If it's free, you can leave all of this blank and go to the next step. Then we have comic data. So how many issues, how many pages, is it free, is it not? You can fill in all of this information or leave it blank if you prefer and proceed to the next step. And finally, last but not least, the team behind it. So if you're a fan, who is the person who made this comic that you love so much? If you're the artist, then obviously you know who you are, so you can put your name there. Or if you're the writer, you can put your name as well. And then you're literally done. We're working to reduce the number of these steps, but it's actually relatively straightforward. So, you get the hang of it soon enough. In any case, guys, that's more or less it. This should give you a good idea on how to use Kugali. Thank you very much for joining us today.